Okay, Texas, let's talk. So, Senate Bill 8 went into effect a couple weeks ago, and a tip line was just created. Now, you may think that's a good thing if you're not a woman in the state of Texas. This tip line is created so that people can take photographs and document mentally ill men in women's bathrooms. So, anybody that you think could possibly be a man in a woman's bathroom, you're going to be able to photograph, document, and send into the tip line. Let me tell you what happens if you think you're going to take a photograph of somebody in a stall in the bathroom, try to gather evidence of their so-called genitalia. There's going to be some fucking hands being thrown. Just because somebody might have broader shoulders as a woman, somebody might be taller, stronger, bigger, thicker than you, does not make them a man. If they have shorter hair, if they are part of the LGBTQ and they are more masculine presenting, does not make them a biological man or give you the fucking right to photograph them in the fucking bathroom. So if you don't think there's going to be some lawsuits coming out of this, if you don't think there's going to be some hands fucking thrown because of this, you're out your goddamn mind. This was a terrible idea from the start. And to have a special session over flood relief and only focus on fucking trans bathroom bill is the reason that Greg Abbott should never be the governor again and why there should have been a term limit for governor. Another thing I want to talk about in Texas is the fact that the media did something great. Okay, and if you haven't seen it, let me just tell you what it is. Ken Paxton and his ex-wife, soon-to-be, were fighting real hard to keep their divorce records sealed, but unfortunately, the media fought harder, and the judge, well, the fourth judge in this case, has finally ruled that they can't have their records sealed because, well, Ken, you're a public figure, and you don't get to hide behind this. We now get to see everything except your social security number or your address, but everything else, Ken, free game. I get to see your financial disclosures and everything. All that money that you use to pay your mistresses, all that money the taxpayers gave you, or that you skim from taxpayers to pay your mistresses for Uber, and all of those primary properties you have, Ken, we're all going to find out about it. Not just us. John Cornyn is going to find out about it, and I can't wait for their campaign to make ad after ad after ad. This is your political mom education.
Yeah, it's a good thing that Ken Paxton isn't going to be able to hide all of that bullshit. He is a public figure. You don't get to step into the public eye and then go, I want my privacy. It doesn't work that fucking way. But more to the point, let's talk about this tip line. This tip line setup that allows you to photograph people you believe are men in women's restrooms. I want you to just think about this for a minute. You're a woman. You go into a restroom in the state of Texas, and there's another woman in that restroom that you think is a man because of the way she physically presents. She's bigger. She's, broad shoulders, like she said. She presents more of a man. Your brilliant thought as a conservative Texas woman is to go, oh, I'm going to start taking pictures of you in the bathroom. Somebody that's bigger than you, has broader shoulders than you, that presents as you. If you don't think you're going to need major dental surgery when that's all said and done with, you're dumber than I thought. But hey, go ahead and start taking pictures of people in bathrooms and let us know how it goes.